Today is April the 20th of 2024. So God gave me several visions last night about earthquakes. And I seen the United States of America, then I seen South America, which is below us, and I seen that they suffered great earthquakes. It was like a domino effect with so many earthquakes that were happening all over the world. And I am in America, and I seen America. And I seen that there were earthquakes that were along the fault lines, but they spread like a how can I say this? Like a web, right? They spread like a web. And I can see the United States of America break into three pieces. And I could hear God say, along these fault lines, these things will happen, right? So what we see far as these fault lines and where they're located, earthquakes will happen along these fault lines. And also, I could feel God's anger as these earthquakes happen. And this was not his full potential of anger, right? Because you can tell that he was holding back. And I could feel that as these earthquakes were happening, I can feel God's emotions. And it was very tough and it was very scary. It is very scary. And I could see and feel all in once the anger of God. And I can feel the whole world was just shaking. It was shaking. It was very horrible. It was very horrible. And God has shown me his emotions before. And I have seen the angry side of God. And it is horrible because I know who he is. And I know in order for us to get him to this point, we have been really awful. But saying that about these earthquakes, going back to these earthquakes, it was truly awful. And they were all over the world and they spread it like a web. It was pretty bad. So, there will be major earthquakes. I do not have a timeline. They will happen soon. We are currently in the end. We are beginning our birth pains. We're already going through it now. So, you know what happens when you give birth to a child. For those that don't know, birth pains, they increase, they get gradually worse until you have that baby. And we're in the birth pains of the end times. So please repent. The end is